Hey everybody, I'm on my way over to the UPS store to send out some shirt orders, and I figured I'd take the time. I'm driving over there to lay some things out. So there's a lot of time that I feel like I want my clients to reach their goals even more than they do, and that's not a diss on the client. The reason for that is I've been in phenomenal shape. I've been a competitor in many different fields, and I know how great it feels to be in good shape to reach those goals. And I also know how it permeates other areas of your life, meaning you'll be more productive at work, you got more energy to spend time with your family and do what you need to do. And on top of that, when you start reaching those goals, you also might, and I've had clients do this too, where they were working just a regular 9-to-5 job for a long time, but had an idea for a business, and that idea for the business sat on the back burner for a long time because they were just so stagnant in their life and everything that they had been doing. It's kind of Groundhog Day for a lot of people, unfortunately. Once you start accomplishing goals, even when it's just in health and fitness, you start to realize that those other goals you may have start seeming a lot more possible, and you really start getting out there and getting after it. The other thing I want to talk about is, now, for the people who aren't clients of mine, people who may just see this video, when they start thinking that this whole process is going to be expensive and the time commitment's too much, and they psych themselves out and they say, I can't make it to the gym 3 times a week. You don't need to. You can make phenomenal progress with 3 30-minute sessions a week. Maybe walk around the neighborhood for some cardio and you build from there. They also think that there's going to be a large expense with eating clean. There's this myth out there that clean food costs more than junk food, and calorie for calorie it does, because when you go and buy a double cheeseburger at McDonald's, you're getting 500 calories. It's straight garbage. 500 calories from clean food is going to be a lot more volume, but the thing is, clean food is not that expensive if you're buying the right things. Like the meat that I prepped for myself this week, I paid $2.19 a pound for it. Okay, $2.19 a pound, and that will last me. Well, the amount that I have, I cooked probably 10 or 15 pounds of it. That should last me most of the week. I have some other food too. Stuff that's on the higher end cost wise is good quality fish, but I get my salmon at Sam's Club for $6.99 a pound, which really isn't bad. Now, when you start getting into the carb sources, you're talking dirt cheap. Potatoes, rice. The most expensive carb sources you're going to run into is going to be the fruit that you're eating, and there's a lot of ways to even mitigate those costs, like shopping at Costco or a Sam's Club. You buy them in bulk, and it comes out cheap. And there's also a lot of just regular supermarkets where the produce is fresh and it's not expensive. So for the people who think that the money for the food is going to be a hang up, the time is going to be a hang up, it's not. I understand why you're thinking that, and it's because you haven't taken the step in this journey yet. But I'm telling you right now that those things that you have in the back of your mind that are holding you back from taking that first step, a lot of them are bullshit, and you'll learn that quickly. The other thing is, for the people who don't meal prep, the average Joe who maybe eats something at home or picks something up quick on the way to work, and then has lunch, and then maybe dinner is made when they get home or they order out. You're talking, versus actually having the foods that I'm talking about for the meal prep and programming schedule, you're talking eating that way, you're going to be spending $20 to $25 a day more than you would be if you were just picking stuff up at the store and cooking it yourself and having it ready to go. And I'm also going to get into a lot of videos on how to make that prep food taste really, 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 really good, so you don't feel like, you know, you're not eating boiled chicken and broccoli all day. But you know, this is just some stuff that I had on my mind, and I figured I'd share it with you guys. You know, if you got something out of this, like, subscribe, and share.